Alright everyone, welcome back. This is my second video. I'm doing it later on that same day. So, farm's all still here. We're going to take a look at the old horse barn. That's the hay area we walked around the other day. We should run into some animals here at some point, but because the horses are in here. That's why we're going to run into them. But yeah, hope y'all are doing well. I'm still enjoying my vacation. I get to come out here. It's much windier now and a little bit darker. I'm hoping the weather gets better this week, so I can take some better videos, but we'll kind of just play it by ear. So here what we have, and we'll see this from the inside. So on both sides there's just a group of stalls here. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so 5 on each side that have gates, which this is what I was talking about in my last video with like a gate that's been welded together with pipes. So this is just old pipes and old metal pieces all welded together to make a gate. You can see kind of the welds there, welding on the hinges and stuff. So yeah, very functional, very inexpensive to do. All this stuff I guarantee was gotten for extremely cheap, if not for free. But yeah, so that's how all those gates are there. So for someone like me, I'm kind of a little bit more like, I feel like when I play Farming Simulator, I'm a little more OCD and I like things to look nice and be nice. But out here, I don't mind this. I mean, this is pretty functional. Saving money is pretty great too. I think I'd be kind of a little bit more, I don't know what word to say. I'd invest maybe a little more money into certain things, but also too, this farm right now isn't making any money just because it's retired. But yeah, so those pens on each side go into the barn, which we're gonna go inside here. Actually, let's go in right now. I'm gonna go ahead and open this up. So we'll get this guy opened up here, and maybe there we go. Now we gotta make sure we close it behind us because we don't want the horses to get into here. This is kind of right now just being used for storage. So it usually gets opened up in the winter time. So let me get this rechained up here. All right, maybe not. Okay, this is gonna be tricky doing this, trying to hold my phone, and it'll work out okay, but we'll get the light switch on here. Oh, and there's no power, so we'll just turn that back off. So yeah, here's the barn. So there's 4 you can see on this side, which are being used mostly for storage. But so yeah, those doors in the back there go out to the outside pen, so you can have them open or closed to have them kind of secured, and you can get to them in the barn and everything. It's actually a very good setup. But here we just have some hay stored, very old hay, it looks like, actually too. Some of these bales look pretty old, but we may run into, while we're going around, we'll probably run into some barn cats, maybe some mice and other various vermins of different sorts. But we do have the first tractor that we're going to run into on these little video tours that I have. There's probably, gosh, I would estimate, and which ones run is very limited, like actually work and function, and me being able to figure out how to drive some of the older tractors can be tricky, so I probably won't end up driving a tractor. But so a lot of the different tractors and stuff, and just different vehicles, tractors, trucks, old stuff like that on this ranch or farm in particular is probably close to, gosh, there's probably over 100. So we'll take a look at a lot of different ones. But also too, you have the hay loft up there, and then it goes up even further to have that kind of hay loft up there. And as you can see, it's very just ruggedly built, really. Like they use telephone poles to build the main structures in there. There's no floor, it's a dirt floor, so those just get put into the ground on each side, and then everything else is kind of screwed onto them and built in. But it's very sturdy. This thing's been here for a long time. Yeah, it's in here for a long time. But yeah, this is the setup in here. So we'll take a look at the tractor here in just a second. So going around here, that goes out there. So we'll go out there and go around that side in a second. It's kind of hard to see what's actually outside because it's so bright there. The contrast there, that'll focus out a little bit more. So that's what's outside there. But yeah, water pens and everything like that. But yeah, and then in the wintertime, they'll have the main gate here open, and then this one will be open here, and then these water bins here, they'll fill them up with water for the horses. Well, I mean, they may not this year, just depending if they have any horses left or anything. But then those old heaters on there will be plugged in to keep the water from freezing, so the horses can actually, drink water during the wintertime, which is important, obviously. So yeah, this one you can see a little bit better going out, but focus that way. So yeah, that goes out that way. Nice spider web there. I can focus on it a little bit. Yeah, so this is my first time doing videos and everything like this out here. This is locked, but I don't have the key on me. But this goes into just a feed room. It has like oats and stuff for the horses, and then it has a lot of saddles and stuff like that. Probably quite a bit of stuff in there. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Let's look at the tractor before we go outside and finish the tour of the barn. So here we are. Gosh, what brand is this guy? This is the one. This is the. Oh, geez, I just ran into a huge spider web. Oh, and I hate spiders, by the way. A little tidbit about me. But okay, this is an Alice Chalmers. Yep, Alice Chalmers there. Trying to get a good view on that right there. But yeah, this thing is a sweet tractor. So growing up, when I would come out here to the farm, this is what they used to move the round bales. So they had the forks in the front here, which they put this guy over it to keep you from getting impaled if you're walking through. But that top bar would kind of sit down, so you'd stab the bale with the bottom forks, and then with that top fork, you kind of secure it in, hold it from the top. So this is what was used. This thing's pretty sweet. It's got big tires in the rear. Old tractor for sure. Old tractor. Yeah, so it's got old stuff like that. We put weights on the back like that to help keep it down when it's hauling stuff. Let me see if I can't turn a flash on. Nope, not gonna happen. Sorry. So it happens when you have someone like me that's not very technologically savvy. It's not the greatest combination or greatest trait for maybe a YouTuber to have, but anyhow, I guess there's a drill on here. But yeah, there we go. Alice Chalmers. That says 118, but that's not like the model or anything. I have no idea. If you know about these tractors and stuff that I show you guys, comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. But yeah, there's a little bit better light over here to see the kind of the controls and stuff from the back. But those three arms on the right side there will kind of run the buckets in the front. Got chokes and everything down below to run the tractor. The gear shift in the middle there. Yeah. Very old school. Very cool. Very cool tractor. Chains. Those chains have been on there since as long as I can remember. I don't think they've ever come off. We just kind of leave them on. So yeah, those guys are on there. These tires have been on there since the dawn of time probably. But anyhow, okay. We're going to head outside of the gate here now. And we'll walk around the other side of the farm, I think. Or the other side of the barn. And then I'll come back around here. Let's see if I can do the chain a little bit easier this time. It's probably not going to go too smoothly, but we'll make it work. All right, so I dropped the phone a little bit there, so there'll probably be a cut there. That'll do. Anyhow, so if you missed any part of that, that was just me putting the barn gate on. Just a little bit of a disaster, but we're coming around the other side here. So that's the main gate we came in, which I just climbed over. I didn't bother trying to open it. Horse out there running away from us, but yeah, that'd be friendly. They're actually probably running towards us, running to a gate to get to us. But out here, what we have now, it hasn't been mowed or used in a while, but this is kind of a round pen where you can ride in circles, kind of do some training, practice, stuff like that. So you'd have that as a little round corral to run in. I hear the power lines. I talked about this a little bit in a video a long time ago that got put in. They had no choice. Basically, the government said that the power company needed to put them in, so even though they didn't want to sell the land, they were required to. They were ordered to, so they had to sell the land. But yeah, there's the back side. So here's all those different pens on this side looking through. So if you go down through here, this will go back into the barn there. But yeah, very functional. This one, obviously, since it's open, has animals coming in and out of it. There's a pony out there calling my name. Various bale collectors out here, and it actually looks like, yeah, a lot of this stuff needs to get picked up and cleaned up. If they do put more animals in here, just because that stuff will get tied up around the horse's feet and stuff like that, and can hurt them. And that's all the bale twine and such like that. Stuff you don't worry about in Farming Simulator. And that's the back door to the barn, which I've never seen that open, so I'm sure it will if you want it to, but I have never seen it open. Oh man. But yeah, so out there, way off in the distance, there's a lot of old cars and stuff we'll look at, in addition to everything that's over there. And yeah, so much different. It's more like a junkyard than a farm. It's a junk farm. But anyhow, it's pretty cool. I love it out here. So, all right, guys, I think that's going to wrap up my second video for us. So I will leave you guys at that, and I will be back with you guys later on. I'm not sure if I'll take another video today, but I'm sure I'll take more before I leave. So I'm only on day 1 of my vacation. So all right, guys, if you enjoyed, drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on your screen and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any other videos that I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and watching.